let me get to this next topic. I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think makes a husband or a man husband material?
I feel like a man should show you that he's a provider. Not saying that he has to provide like everything in the household, but he has to show that he's willing to provide. Like it's in every situation, because I don't want to go into this 50-50 debate, but I just feel like we take on a lot. Like we cook, we clean. Don't get me wrong, because it's men that do that, but a lot of men don't feel like they need to do that. Like right now, my boyfriend, he doesn't feel like he doesn't cook, he doesn't clean. He might clean up behind himself, but it's not like me. Like I have to give him massages. I make his lunch before work, stuff like that. He always got dinner because I'm a chef, so I love to cook. So when we go out for days, I'm not paying the bill. Like I'm not working harder at work, or like it's days that I don't want to go into work and I don't. But he's gonna always go into work because he needs to take care of all the bills.
Mm-hmm.
In his months that I go half on the bills. So I kind of do it like we go 50-50 most months, and then it's months where I'm like I'm working less because I'm working on my businesses, and he'll come through more. But it's also mentally like just making sure that I'm okay. Like sometimes I want to be picked up, I want to be dropped off. Like it's just him showing me that like I care about you. It's not. So I feel like things like that shows me like he's ready to be a husband.
All right.
Because it's more than just like sex and dates and like showing off, because a lot of people show up for social media nowadays, but it's about being a provider, and it's not always about money when I say being a provider.
Right.
Because it's like, say for instance, like I don't feel like cooking. Like he'll call, and if I didn't cook, he'd be like, "Oh, did you and Chris eat? That's my son." So he makes sure that he brings food home for us. So that's just showing that he cares about me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Okay, that's fair. What about you?
Yeah, I kind of agree with what she said, but for me too, more and than just being a provider, I feel like my husband, he has to be like emotionally mature and emotionally available, because I feel like as women, like, and not even as women, I feel like men too, like a lot of us is healing and a lot of us has past trauma and child trauma. So I feel like as a husband, you got to understand, like, you might have did something that triggered something else. So I don't want you to be storming out, getting all sassy with me. I need you to be like, yo, babe, what's up? Like, come talk to me. Like I don't want to go to bed mad at you. Like, I want us to, let's fix it. Even if we got to agree to disagree and come back to another day. But like, let's not, So yeah, I want you to be a provider and all that. Those things is cool. But if I'm not getting emotionally fulfilled, then you could be providing in every way possible. But if you're not providing for here, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I feel like communication is very important too. Like they need to be able to speak to you about like how you're feeling, because a lot of men, when like we say things that y'all don't like, y'all just don't want to talk. And I have that issue sometimes. Like it gets better, but like that's one of the things that I can't deal with. So when I say that being a provider is like one of the qualities, but it's still qualities that need to be met before that can happen. Like if I was to be like asked to be married now, I would not get married, because I feel like it's so many other things that need to, like, qualities that needs to be met before that can happen.
Like what?
Communication.
Between
like she said, triggers. Like, all right, so say for instance, right, you want to go to the club, right, and the strip club, and I'm bitching about you going to the strip club, but you probably just thinking like, I want to go with my boys, but the last time you went to the strip club with your boys, you did this and that, so that's why like I'm having an issue with you not going, but you only seeing that I'm bitching, but you're not remembering what you did and what all we went through over that thing. You get what I'm saying? Because like I feel like a lot y'all cannot control yourself, men.
No, you could.
You can.
A mature man knows how to.
No, not all the time. I just feel like sometimes y'all do what y'all, I don't know, like
we do what you allow us to do.
But why do I need to allow y'all? Like, I'm not your mother. I don't want to allow. I want you to know what to do when you out. Like, I don't want to feel like I allowed you to do.
I don't think you're getting the message. So when I say allow, it's like he know that you really ain't gonna go nowhere, or it's no repercussions for him whether he make a mistake or not.
So you don't make no mistakes. You haven't made no mistakes in your relationship.
No, I have, but I'm saying,
did she leave you?
No, and I felt like I've done it because it was allowed.
But did you do it again after that?
I'm not doing that anymore.
Exactly, that's the same thing I'm saying. It's like sometimes just her bitching and you seeing what y'all went through is enough for you. It was enough for you to change, right? And feel like I'm not doing that again.
The bitching ain't make me change.
What made you change?
Me maturing, growing up, and feeling like I need to respect my woman.
And then that too could take mad long though. Like I don't want to have to go through, climb a whole mountain, like I seen the thing with Keisha K.O. and her dude, like Gucci. I don't want to have to go through all of that. Like, first of all, we already got trauma. I don't want to have to go through trauma my whole relationship to come out on the top. Like, it's for better, for worse, but damn, nigga, like.
Yeah.
But like, for example, like now she's not allowing you to do it, but you just stopped because you felt like you matured. That's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's what I don't.
That's wrong of me. I'm not saying that as a prize. I owe her apology. A lot of men need to respect their women from the beginning. I think we take women for granted a lot. You get what I'm saying? We walk on it. We disrespect women a lot, and we just expect you guys to stay, which I think is wrong.
That's me. Like, so when things happen to me, I'm leaving. Like, I'll leave it many times, but. I mean, I have forgave him and we worked together.
But then you ain't leaving.
No.
Because he know you're going to pull back up.
Yeah. And I feel like also too, respect when she leaving. Respect when she leaving. Because I feel like when she leaving, y'all do too much. Y'all start going crazy and doing that just to get it right for a week.
But they say the best apology is change behavior. So if he not changing at the end of the day
I don't have that issue because that's what I'm saying. Like, you do something, we go through it. I'm not with you until you figure it out. You come back, change. That's what I'm saying. What he's saying is that didn't change. She didn't leave, and that didn't change him. You saying you just matured on your own, so that's what made you stop. That's what I don't want to deal with.
Like she had to stay through the change.
You couldn't change off of how she just felt.
So
like,
you think it would take him to ultimately change, no matter how many times you bitching or yelling. Like you said, I'm going to leave him alone until he get his shit right. But then he repeats the same shit after he got you back.
No, I've never said that he repeated the same thing. I've never said he repeated. What I'm saying is, since that happened, no matter what, when we get back together later on, and now we on the trust, we trying to trust, I feel like, honestly, deep down, I cannot trust you to go out there just to have fun. Because now
you're contradicting yourself.
I know. No, I know, but that's not my fault. I feel like that's his fault because you put me through that trauma.
But if y'all got back together and y'all agreed that y'all gonna trust each other, you agreed to that, right?
But wouldn't it still be in the back of your head?
But did you agree to it?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so you can't just turn around and bitch about it. I mean, you gotta give him a chance and then see if he gonna fuck. If he fuck up, then you gotta make that choice.
And I can't do that right now. So every time it's gonna be an issue, and I'm probably gonna make up some shit like, and you probably was doing this and that.
And that's that's just gonna add unnecessary stress in your relationship.
But who started the problem? The root of the problem, the man.
But you went back knowing that was the problem. So you can't agree to that and then come back in the relationship and then make it a problem.
We just go back because of love sometimes, but it doesn't mean like we're fully healed. Like basically, I'm not healed of it. Like until I'm okay with you doing it and I ain't worrying, I'm sleeping while you out and stuff like that. Then that's when I'm healed.
So what if he taking the initiative and saying, "All right, I'm gonna go out and show you that nothing's gonna happen and come back."
I mean, he do, and I still make it.
So what is he supposed to do at that point?
But that's what you call. That's the type of stuff that the trauma y'all put us through. How would you feel though? If your girl go out and she do something, right?
That's it.
Forgive her.
That's it. Like that's it. Yeah.
But you still not getting the message.
But you agreed to go back and agreed that we gonna trust each other and all that shit. You agreed to all of that.
And I know I'm wrong.
So you was lying? You was lying when you agreed to all that?
And it don't be that be lying sometimes. It be trying.
Sometimes.
Like we trying to trust you and then something just happened.
All right. So when you try to trust him, you gotta try. You're not trying.
I'm pretty sure you go through that.
Go through what?
A girl saying she trusts you.
I went through it.
I'm pretty sure because it looks like you go through that.
Man, that's crazy. But I went through it, and let me tell you, that it added unnecessary stress in the relationship to the point where
he's right.
To the point where I had to get out of it. 'Cause I'm like, yo, if I'm doing all this to prove myself to you, and you still not giving me no leeway, then what is the point?
And I done said that to him. I'm like, we might just break up because like I'm gonna stress you out because I can't get over certain things, and then you know how men are. They ain't trying to let it go.
So you go to therapy?
No.
You should try therapy. You know what I mean? Work it out.
Or relationship therapy.
Yeah, first of all, Ace is a liar, bro. When he said that he don't give second chances, he do give second chances.
Not for cheating.
Not for cheating, but
that was the point.
That's what you're talking about.
But you said change behavior.
But y'all want a million chances though, probably for that.
Exactly.
It's different.
Like y'all cannot take what y'all the show.
That's so one-sided. It's so one-sided.
And I won't argue with y'all on that, man. We can't.
You know what changed that?
And that's what I'm saying.
Women not accepting men cheating on them.
What?
That would change that.
So I'm gonna say this. I don't accept cheating, but what I don't do is because see, I feel like when a guy cheat and you take him back, I feel like the respect level for you is lost. So now he's just doing whatever because he know you're gonna stay. So if a guy, I don't know, for me, that's just my take on the Lewis. So what I do is if I think a guy's cheating or something like that, but I know I'm not like emotionally and physically ready to leave, I'm not gonna look through his phone. I'm not gonna go get the proof. I'm not gonna get nothing that's gonna let me know what I'm looking, until I'm physically and mentally ready to go. Because then now if I stay, I don't know, I feel like when you stay sometimes with certain shit, I feel like guys just start showing their ass. Like yeah, this bitch ain't going nowhere. I'm just
no, they do that.
Like,
I think psychologically, I think that's always been a kind of a double standard almost because usually we can say that most when a guy cheats, he normally doesn't give his emotion. It's not tied into that way. It's just a nut. We move on to the next. And I'm not saying with all women, but with some women when they cheat there's more emotions tied to it. I'm not saying all women, but there's some women that so it means it hurts more because you actually cared about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like you just got a nut off. Like, you really,
that's what y'all thinking.
Or she could have.
I'm not saying with all women. I'm just saying with some women.
With most.
Especially this new generation.
Well, the new generation, I don't know.
They give out poom 3000.
Yeah, the new generation, he might have just been available. Like,
but like I said, we can't take what we dish out. So that hurt is different when you think about your girl doing that. Then I mean, women are stronger in that aspect. I ain't gonna lie
that's
to
okay.
you.
I say that.
See, you could say we stronger, but then it's like while we working through it with y'all, it's still bothering us. That's why I say like I'll still be like thinking of it or making it up in my head like you might be doing this because even though we strong to stay, it's still bothering.
I don't think it's strong. I think it's dumb.
Yeah,
it is stupid.
But that's why I said I'm not gonna go get the stuff I know before because it's like. Then if you stay, it's like you see what you're doing. Like I can't stay because it's like I'm not like we stressing each other out. Let's just leave. Like
you'll be.
And you're gonna bring that. You're gonna bring that shit up in the argument.
You see, I found what I found, and I'm not fucking with her no more. Like
2 days,
girl. No, I found no. But listen, don't do me. No, show your shit out real quick. So
don't do.
I always felt like maybe I'm not the girlfriend, or I'm not, I'm not the girl, I'm not his only thing or his main thing. I always felt like that. But however, I didn't go get the proof or anything that I could have I didn't do the investigation because I'm like, I don't know if I'm mentally, physically prepared to leave. Like I got a couple more chances.
What about communicating? Did you ask if you're the main thing or?
So all right, hear me out. Don't say I'm dumb. We wasn't official, right?
Like that,
but
oh my gosh,
calm down.
So how he cheating on you?
He didn't cheat. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
we gotta understand it. We wasn't official, but that was my nigga. I was his bitch or whatever, and he was dating.
God.
Y'all not listening.
Yeah, let her get it out.
We was dating. He was dating other people. I was dating other people, but. That was my thing though. Like I was like, you be dating, but you got that one person. Like, I ain't playing about that one person. I thought that I was that for him. I thought that I was the person he not playing about. But it's somebody else he not playing about. So
his wifey is that thing that he's not playing about.
That's what I'm saying though.
But
like
that couldn't have been you because he didn't care who you was fucking with.
Yeah, that's a fact. You was telling him that you fucking with other people?
No, hell no.
Oh,
but I mean, regardless, a nigga,
but that's the thing though. See, that's the thing though. I never ever disclosed that. I never even nothing like that. But
so how you found out that you wasn't the thing?
And that's what you just told me also because he would act like say if he see something, he would play it cool. But then when something got brought to his attention, he wasn't cool about it. So it's like. You can't have your cake and eat it too, my nigga. Like, if you want to, you got to put a stamp on it if you ain't. So you can't be tripping if you see something. My nigga, we dating, right? We not official.
This goes back to why some women tend to fall in love with their sneaky link because they feel like, damn, this nigga digging me down. He ain't doing this to nobody else. Like, so there's much more of an emotional tie there. Like, y'all not together. You see how crazy you was? Like, oh, you think you the main one? Y'all never even committed.
Don't get it confused.
Y'all never even committed to a relationship.
I know, but it's just like, cause sometimes it be like this, and this what threw me off too. Like, sometimes when a nigga make you feel a certain type of way, you can get a little delusional. So it's like, granted, yeah, we ain't make it official. We said but
that's
I thought I was the main one. It got to the point where like I can't speak for no other girls, but I know for me, I don't really care. Oh God, it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. I don't really care about other bitches because I feel like bitches is gonna be there. Like it's like I feel like if you care about bitches, you're gonna always care about bitches because the bitches is gonna always be there. So I feel like, however, don't disrespect me. I don't want to see nothing. Like if we not official though, like I'm saying, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to wooty woo. But if you leading me on like we building towards a relationship or we building towards something. I'm thinking I'm the main bitch. Like, then maybe, like, but this is how I was thinking, though. Y'all can't fool me.
But how is he leading you on, though?
Because if you saying we're building towards a relationship
he's telling you that we building towards a relationship.
Like I'm not just. That's what I'm saying.
Building
Like,
towards
I'm not
a relationship with the other women too. Like,
I know,
I'm saying, like it's a race. Like whoever gets to the relationship.
All right, so hold on. But so this is what I'm trying to say. All right, so look, I just after this situation, I'm now tapping into my savage because I was still traditional. Like I was still no, for real. I'm serious. No, listen.
It was nothing traditional about what
I'm
you
not
said.
that. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. As far as how I think and how I deal with guys, like I was still that girl, like kind of a little bit naive to how, like I didn't know how savage it could get out here. Like you know what I'm trying to say. So I see why girls move the way they move now because y'all niggas is wild. Like
again. Emotional. So you dealt with one nigga. So now let's say I'm talking to you. Now you're gonna take your savagery out on me because of what he did. Like
guys, I feel like now I gotta pay attention to certain things and like this mean this. And if a guy's not showing you enough attention, but he only come around this, like this mean that. Like you know, sometimes when you really liking a person, you be accepting mad shit, not knowing that you accepting that shit. You just staying there.
Honestly, everything that you said and saw was blatant. Like, you get what I'm saying? There was no commitment. There was, you know, no, I'm
know, but I'm not, that's what I'm trying to say. I understand that now. But when you in the shit, like, sometimes you just be, and when you got hope too, like, because sometimes you be falling for a nigga potential and what you think it could be.
So at what point did you communicate, like, yo, I want this to be something more?
Probably right after I saw what I saw.
And what was the response?
I saw what I saw. So what's no response? Because I didn't get a response from that. Because now
I'm asking, when did you tell him that you wouldn't be in a relationship? How long you had that
right after I saw what I saw. Like this was that, and then this was that.
So you never told him that before? That you wanted
I want to be in a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, when he first told me that he's not ready for the relationship.
How long ago was that? That's what they asked me.
He told you that he's not ready for a relationship?
I know, but y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
I don't think
we've been trying to listen. I'm not going to hold you. We've been trying to listen.
Like, what I'm saying is I know now. That's why I said I was kind of naive because you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm like, oh, he's not ready for this. I'm not ready. In my mind, he's single, I'm single, we gonna end up together. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds dumb as fuck now that I'm saying it too, but that's how much I was liking boy. Like,
why would I commit to a woman that lets me do whatever we do, we freaking, right? Or whatever the case may be, and she doesn't mind that I'm using this card and she knows I'm dealing with other women. Because you said, oh, I don't really care about other women because I know who I am, blah, 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 right?
But these are the things I know now. Like, and also too, this is why now, that's what I'm saying.
No, I understand
like,
that,
you know, we grow. Like the person I was today is not the person I was 2 weeks ago. Like you can mature. Like once you open your eyes, you can mature really that fast. So what I'm saying is when I met him, I was like him, I was feeling him. So like, I was so deep in that I didn't even realize I was dealing with certain shit and accepting certain shit that I really don't want. And I feel like that's why sometimes when you meet people, you got to be honest. Like, if you're a relationship type of girl, you got to tell a guy that. You can't be like, just because he don't want a relationship, he not ready. You can't be like, oh, okay, me neither. You got to, no, I want a relationship. I'm a relationship girl. That's when I want to go into it. So I was already lying to myself from day one. Yeah. Just going with whatever he's going with because I want to still deal with him. Right. So I'm saying now, sitting here today, like, I'm like, okay, I'm more aware. My eyes is open. I'm like, okay, so now I know how to moving forward with the next guy. Yeah. I have to say what I want up front. No, I am
This is why it's difficult because, you know, women will often say they want men to be upfront, you know what I mean? And then when men are upfront and, hey, I don't want a relationship right now, we communicate to y'all still give us the pussy, and then y'all get mad later. It's like, I let you know from the jump.
I'm not mad at him.
Right.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying women in general. Like, y'all want us to be upfront, and when we upfront, then later down the road, it's like, oh, well, I thought we was building. No, I told you from the beginning, before you gave me the pussy, that I didn't want nothing. You still gave me the pussy. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to keep taking it. Like, I'm not going to not take it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So again,
hey, don't give me that pussy, girl.
Yeah, like in the future, you cannot use that against me when I already let you know, like, you know, my intentions. I did.
Yeah, that was an honest dude.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I was not mad at him for that. What I was mad at is, but I also should have been mad at myself because and this is what I know now. Like, if a guy's saying he's not ready for a relationship or he don't want a relationship, I feel like he just don't want a relationship with you. Because I feel like if a person is now how I feel now or how I see things clearly, if a person like you and they not even gonna be cool with you, they might possibly date other people. That's one. They gonna lock that down. Even if they got a lot of you, now want to be with you, I want to be with nobody else. Like, we together. They gonna lock that down. So I feel like these are things that I know now. You know what I'm saying? And it probably sounds dumb sitting here at my age, but that's how I said, like, I feel like I don't know, like, I just feel like now I see why other girls move the way they move.
It's a little bit of learning, but again, when you say, well, now I'm gonna go into savage mode,
but not savage.
No, I'm just saying like, that is a bit unfair to the next guy who is gonna treat you. You know what I mean?
See, and this is the problem. I feel like too. I always give every guy a fair shot, like a fair chance, and I feel like what I'm saying now is that I can give you a fair shot, but once I ask the questions that I get the answers that I need, I gotta go off that and move how I move. Like it can't be I got hope and I got faith. Nigga said he ain't ready for a relationship. That mean this ain't happening.
That's exactly
not I'm gonna stay and hopefully we get together. Now we rocking out for a year and a half. I'm his and no,
that's
you're
exactly
still
what
not
it is.
I'm just rocking out.
You could give everybody a fair shot, but answer questions that you need answered.
And I feel like that's what I'm saying now. Exactly, like I'm going into way more mature. I'm going into like this is what I want. Okay, you're not cool with that. That's not what you want. Fine, you ain't the dude for me. Like,
man. Listen, man, we don't talk about husband. We went from hubby material to sneaky link material. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we gonna get into this next topic. Make sure you hit that like button if y'all enjoying the conversation. Subscribe if y'all not subscribed already. Cop the merch. Yeah, we all got the merch today, man. Finally,
Shout out though.
finally.